Now body margin 0 px, then you will follow call NFE. NFE, inside that we can write padding of navigation somewhere 15 px or keep 18 px, 18 px, and background of navigation, background hyphen color RGB, RGB, okay, RGB, red, green, blue. Okay, RGB, red, green, blue. We have to give the combination of three. Suppose red is 50, green is suppose 100, and blue is 150. So it is going to create the combination of three color, red, green, and blue. And after that, we'll keep here text hyphen align. Okay, by default left will come. No need to give anything. Let it be. Okay. So padding 18 px, background color RGB, red, green, blue. Okay. Next, after that, inside the NFV, we have a tag. NFV of a tag. Color should be white color, and text hyphen decoration. Text decoration, you know for what purpose? To remove the underline and to apply the underline. Text decoration none. So there will not be any kind of underline. Okay. Next, after that, you can write margin hyphen left side. So the navigation in the left side, it should leave somewhere 30 px. Navigation should leave in the left hand side somewhere 30 pixel. Check now, hope navigation is ready. And we run the page. Something like this. We can change little font style. Not font style, font family. Okay, font family for e tag. Right there, font hyphen family colon. Many are there. VERDANA, Vartana, Arial Black, Georgia, and some other are there. If you remember any font name, you can write. So next the font will get changed little. We'll create a class called active menu or maybe a id active menu, active menu, active menu. What is that active menu? Suppose you are on the template number 4. So the template number 4 should be different color. Example, color as a orange color and text hyphen decoration underline, underline. Now wherever we call this active menu, for template 4 I'll call the id equal to active menu. Active menu that represent you are on particular page. Okay, id equal to active menu template 4, it represent you are on the particular page. Link 4 become different color. You can write one hover effect also. This way nav space a colon hover, nav space a colon hover, color should be which color will fit in that? Orange we are given, red color, red. So wherever the mouse will go, the particular text will be converting into red color. So working. See, getting changed. Wherever the mouse will go, it will convert into red color. And the page you are into, that is a different color. Yes. Simply write this much. If I use Hindi font, any font used that should be available in your browser. Use any font that should be available in your browser. Okay, next after that, navigation part is ready. Navigation part is ready. Come after that, navigation. Write a section tag. Section tag Give ID equal to maybe service. Under that service, you will be displaying img src 1.jpg and class equal to my service. Class equal to 1.jpg, class equal to my service src 1.jpg. This photo you repeat 4 times. For this service block, we'll write some margin padding, we'll give some background, and then we'll write the CSS for my service. 2.jpg, 3.jpg, 4.jpg. Clear? Next CSS you will write for my service. Write the CSS for my service. Class will be through dot. You will write here height of the photo 150 pxmr. Width of the photo, 4 photo you are going to display in one line, so 24.5%. After that, okay, or let's do like this. First keep margin 1% also. Margin 1 or 2%. Width was supposed to be 24.5%. Now margin apply 2%. 2% from left, 2% from right. So 4%. So you are going to give now 20.5%. Width. After that, border hyphen radius 5 px only, and after that box shadow 0 px somewhere 5 px white color. Box shadow should be in white color. Okay, ready? Images are coming. 4 images in one line. Now this 4 image we are going to compress little using the CSS. So for the service, you have to write the CSS now for service. Service is ID. So you need to follow hash service. Inside that, first padding somewhere 30 px, and after that width somewhere close to 80%. After that background some different color, background hyphen color, RGB, or if you want to apply a different color, let's go here, background hyphen image, there is a function called linear gradient. See, we have written one place on the top, background hyphen color, RGB, combination of how many color? Three color, red, green and blue. Here also background hyphen image linear gradient. Here also you are going to keep the multiple color combination. Okay, but in this you have to pass the color code or color name. There we are given the number RGB. It goes 0 to 225. 225 will be the maximum number. So suppose red you have taken 100, blue you have taken 20, and green you have taken 100, and you mix together. After that, it's created the third color. But here it says like in the linear gradient says like you can give the three color name. All three color will come equally. Like suppose if you say red and green, so first will be red, second will be green. So this is like it is not going to mix two color and give a third color. It is going to display both the color separately. So suppose I will keep first as a blue color on the top, and second we keep as a something green color. So you will find the background of the service will be combination of two color. Okay, width we have given 80%. That is wrong. Okay, don't write the width. Let it be width 100%. Width 100%. Let it be. Apply inside padding. Okay, the first number is from the top. I assume like from top 40 px padding. From left right somewhere 10% padding, and from bottom again 40 px padding. So first number from top, last number from the bottom, middle number from left and right. So three number in the padding we can write top also, left also, right also, bottom also. So instead of writing 3 times, it's called as a short code. So in that, what is the first number? Padding top. What is the second number? Padding left, right. What is the last number? Padding bottom. So instead of writing padding top, padding left, padding right, padding bottom, we wrote within the single line only all the 4 parameters for the padding. Check now once. Any background is getting changed? Something like this. Top is a green, a blue, and bottom is green. Hope you got some background color. Something like this. Background is upper portion is blue and bottom portion is green. We can keep 3 color here. blue, red, green. So red will come in between. Suppose we keep here called red. So linear gradient has how many types? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types. In that one type you wrote it. This is the one type. Red, I have not saved the file. Blue, red, green. See, in between what is coming? Red is coming. Blue is in the top, red is in between, green is in the last. Okay, so photo is same photo, but because of CSS, becomes a complete smart photo. Okay, come after that. It's look like this. Red, green, blue. Three color combination. Red, blue will be the first, red will be the second, green will be the last. It will print from top to bottom. Okay, so let's go next. Next, after this, when your mouse will touch the photos, when your mouse will touch the photo, when your mouse will touch the photo, increase the box shadow of the photo. So photo is coming by which class? My service. Let's go ahead. Hello. Tell me. Hmm. I will ask some other person to call you on your number. So written my service colon over. What is the box shadow we are given? 5 pixel. Just replace the box shadow to 50 pixel. Let it be white only. Once the mouse will go there, the box shadow will get changed as well as cursor should convert into pointer. Cursor colon pointer. Cursor colon pointer. Cursor colon pointer. Happening. Cursor is converting into pointer. Yes. When the mouse will go to the photo, cursor will convert into pointer, plus some extra effect will get applied. It will look like some kind of brightness happen behind the photo, surrounding the photo. Sequence, hope looks similar. CSS code is not long code, it's less only. This is the my service, this is the service, the container, and this is for my service. You wrote a effect, over effect. Just you are changing the box shadow, you are changing the brightness in the background. Hmm. Over is not changing. Maybe classman and over here again stays. There you go. Specifically, it will not work. Let's see. Okay. So 3 4 is not like what one? After increase that. Okay. Next after this, come after the section tag. Create another section tag. This section tag will have white color only, not any other color, just white color. In this you give ID equal to about. And in that we can follow an H1 about us. For this you can write a ID for title. ID as a title. Okay, so how that look? Something like this about us coming in the left hand side. Go to the CSS file, not CSS here only, in the same file, write the CSS for about. Hash about is the ID. Hash about. It should not cover full width. It should cover only equal to how much we are given here, 10%. Okay. So follow the width as 80%. Follow the width as 80%. And that also margin auto. We remember the functionality of margin auto? Margin colon auto. What it will do? It will bring in the center. Margin auto will bring in the center. Okay, it will occupy the 80% and it will bring in the center. Survey, you are there or log out? 1 minute, I'm sending you. Till which video you have got? Survey, can you reply in chat? 13, 14 is not there, yeah. There is no any video called 13. 13 should be there, one only. Friday video. (26) as 230. This is the first one. Okay, after downloading, you can rename it 13. It's 94 MB. After downloading, you can rename as 13. It's coming to your chat. Okay, so let's look now. Saying as about. Come down again. We have an ID called title. Write some CSS for title. As title. Text hyphen align colon center. And font hyphen size. Font size somewhere 40 px. Text align center, font size 40 px. Text align center, font size 14K. So now that will appear in the middle and font size will be bigger. So we have seen a event here called hover. We have one event called before and one is called after. Let's write now. Has title colon before like before the title tag, where you are calling this ID before that, exactly just before that. So what you have written here? About us, meaning before about us. Before about us in a red color, something should appear, content colon exclamation. Okay. Before has title colon before in red color, one symbol will appear, sequence. Coming red color? Yes. Okay. Next, after that, there is something called after also. Copy the same, call after. Same thing. That is called after and before. So hope we are getting the symbol after and before. That should look like this. After also and before also. So here it is not like only we can keep something only, we can keep anything. Let me search some internet, from internet some kind of code. Okay. HTML code for HTML code for elephant. W3, where are you? not exactly elephant. Not there. Code for cursor. Can you see this? Symbols. Symbols are coming here. Symbols. Suppose before our we want to display this aeroplane. Let me see. What is the entity for that? The number. I will display aeroplane. So that code less than hash. Ampersand and hash should be there. Ampersand and hash is required, and after that this number. Decimal following. Which one they are following? So, decimal. Okay, 7208. Display. Both are the same. This is decimal, one is the hexa. Suppose this one I took. What I will follow? I will follow this one called ampersand hash. So here ampersand hash and that number. Let me try whether this is coming or not before. Oh, it is printing directly. Okay, so it is not here. Through here, it will become error now. Nothing comes. No problem. Let me try this here. But through CSS, we wanted to send at this place. Here, before that, something like this. So give something or not. It's given here. Okay, but through CSS. Again here through CSS. This happened directly through the HTML. Okay, through CSS, how it will come, that we need to check. So content, okay, 1 minute रुको. Contents तो नहीं होगा, will be contents. Contents or only content? No, not happening. Okay, 1 second रुकिए. So we found this. Next, I need to search. Apply HTML entity ENTY using CSS. entity using CSS content. Adding the HTML entity with CSS content. Text we have written, it come there directly, but through CSS content, through content it should get applied. Here NVSP, this is applying the break. Understand here content. Okay, slash we need to apply. Happen. Single quote content, not contents. Content. Okay. So here anyone has given solution? A space related only, it's explain most of the people. New line break. All are for a space purpose only. Extra hello. If you want to select your character hexa value, content should be okay, result. Okay, एक second before. So here two options we have. One we have called hexadecimal. Another one is called decimal. So we have to give the hexa, I guess. Hexa we have to give. That also how he has follow one place. He has follow slash and then something. Let's try in the single quote. We have also given in single quote. In single quote. In single quote. Check now. What is comes before that? No, number only. Just giving as a number. Number only. Something happened. Okay. So which one we need to follow? Slash was there. Slash was there. Slash has not applied. Let me remove this too. Check like this directly. This is also not applied. So which number is that here? Say hexa. (272). This is only number. Only number. Try with only number also. Okay. तो ये हुआ आपका फाइनल. व्हाट इज द सॉल्यूशन? Number with slash. Number with slash we can apply. After that it will come, and then we need to have this hexadecimal number. This hexa number we need to have. Then we can bring any symbol. See, so many symbols are there. बहुत सारे symbol है ना. So many symbols. Example this. One side 276F. This is from one side and the same thing from another side. Let me see how that appears. Okay, both are redirecting to the same direction. Another direction, what we have? Okay, this one. One is this way, another one is should be one is this way, another through this way. So this is okay. 6F, 6E, 6F, 6E and 6F. Sequence is different. This is 6E and this is 6F. The sequence is different. So what we can do, you can take this URL and from here, whichever the icon you need, you can take the icon and take the icon and how to call that, you can call like this. Content remains same, content remains same. We'll take the hexadecimal number, hexa number from there and we will start with the slash. Okay, कुछ number देके देखिए, write any number with something. Any star symbol was there? Star symbol, star symbol, star symbol. Different numbers are there, so we can use BC, BD. See this all symbol 27 BD. You can follow little that W3 what they said, the numbers, something like this. So any kind of icon we can display. Okay, so again home, what is the icon for home? Let me see this. This is one icon. This is one icon here, icon here, icon here for arrow key. Arrow key, arrow key, arrow key, arrow key. Where are you? Arrow key is here. Okay. So you will come to your E tag. ये लिख लिया? You wrote this content column some number. Now come to the A tag. We have written in the beginning A tag. E tag we have. E tag we have somewhere. E tag we have. Inside the E tag we can write. Inside the E tag we can write nav. nav space A colon before and content colon this one followed by slash. So before a tag, the wherever the texts are coming before a tag, you will have an arrow key, kind of arrow key inside the nav of A. Before not after, before in the beginning, the right direction arrow key will come. Right direction arrow key will come. Right direction arrow key will come. Okay, nav of A colon before content, right? Check now. Are we getting something before a tag? Yeah. Arrow key, something like this. Before a tag, one icon will get applied. OP tag is coming. Okay. Next, after that, so before and after, how to use before and after. Before, suppose if you have any text anywhere, any type of content you have, before that, if you want to put any kind of, you can say icon or text dynamically, then through CSS we can do, and we can use a property called before, or we can use the property called after. And with the help of content, we can send the any kind of icon that hexadecimal number. Okay, now come down under the service block here. Under the service block, under the HTML part. Here. We will display the division as a class. Class, you can write anything. Service block. Service block. Service block. Under the service block, there will be, under the service block, there will be icons, text, not icons, text plus image. So H3, we can write something. So first, design the layout for this block, division. First, we'll apply some CSS for this division, and after that, we'll add the content. Service block. Go to the CSS, write the CSS for service block. CSS, write the CSS for service block. Dot service block. So we will be creating total 3 blocks in one line. So for that, you will give margin as a 1%, between two division 1% gap, padding as a 2%, 2% gap inside, and the 1% gap outside. So total will become how many? 6%. 6%. We can do like this: margin keep 2% and padding keep 1%. After that, write the width. The total 3 blocks we are going to create. So width will come 33.33%. 33.33% will be the width. But in that, you are going to use the 6% for margin and padding. So how much will come? 27.33. 27.33. 27 plus 6. 4% margin and 2% is a padding, will be 33.33. Then you have to give width, you are given. Height, let it be auto. After that, margin width or height, if you want, you can give mean height, but if give mean height, it will become problem. So let it be height auto, and then float you keep as a left. It should start from left side, one after the other. We can apply some box add also. Box add also. Example 0 pixel, 0 pixel, 2 pixel, and then blue color. And it will generate a box. In that box, there should be little curve radius. Border hyphen radius. Border hyphen radius somewhere 5 pixel. Border hyphen radius 5 pixel. border hyphen radius, 5 pixel. Now after that height you have not given, so it will not be much visible. So let's give as a mean height again. Mean height suppose somewhere 150 pixel. Minimum height will be 150 pixel. Float left is added. Box shadow is added. Border radius is added. Margin is added. Padding is added. Check now. One division is showing properly. Background we have not added. Only the box shadow should come. Something like this. In this now we will fit some image and some text. Some image and some text. So in this again you can write text hyphen align, text hyphen align center, text hyphen align as a center. Text align center. Let's come now under the block now. Which block? Service block. Inside the service block, there should be one heading on the top, below one photo, and below some text. 3 things. So under the service block now, you will follow the H3. Software, below image img src 1.jpg, and again below one a small tag. After image you have to give the BR. A small tag is an inline tag, it will come in the same line. Under the small tag you will be displaying some text. After a small tag you will display some text within the small tag. Now if you run, it will go somewhere else because image is the original size, it will come outside. So after writing some more CSS, we need to run. You have to write the CSS for img tag. Going out of the division because photo is not under the control. Photo is out of control. So we have to write some CSS for photo. So let's come to the again CSS part. So which image? Not all the image, only those image that is under the service block. So service block is a class. So the class will become service block class will become as a parent and img will become as a child. So CSS how you will write? You will write dot service block space img. So dot service block will be as a parent and img will be as a child. So we'll go inside the CSS now. We'll go inside the CSS now, and under the CSS you will write like this again, dot service block space img dot service block space img. You will write in that how much height. Give first width as a 100%. 100%. Then check once anything change happen or not. According to width, the height is controlled. According to width, the height is controlled. So you have written width 100%. 100%, what is represent here? Yes, it is inside a box. So if you say IMG, if you remove service block and 100%, then it will take the full width of the screen. But you are saying IMG, you are the child of service block. You take the 100% of your father. So the service image will take the full width, 100% width of whom? Service block. Now what is the width of service block? Service width of the service block is this much, 27%, after excluding the margin and lighting. So your image width here 100% represent nothing but the 100% of the fathers. What is 100% of the parent? 100% parent 27. See, it's got control now automatically. According to width, it will take the height. Okay, the height is taking according to width. If you want to control the height, you can control it. We can write the separate CSS here. Okay, write in this margin hyphen bottom. Somewhere 58px, 67px. And height also, if you want, you can control the height 120px. Margin hyphen bottom V. Top written, height is controlled. Height should get controlled now. Look at here, height is controlled. Now the photo is coming within a particular circle, the block what we have made. We'll go to the HTML. The service block will copy and paste 3 times. In HTML, the service block we will copy and paste 3 times. In HTML, the service block we will copy and paste 3 times. Okay, next after that, the division we copy and pasted how many times? 3 times. One was already there. You are supposed to copy and paste this 2 more times. 1 and 1. Okay, the first is after, second call marketing, and image you can change to 2.jpg, and third you can change the employment 3.jpg. 3.jpg sequence. Three blocks, if you add, all three blocks will appear in the same line. Three blocks would appear in the same line. Hope appear. Now we can write some effect. Once you move the mouse on service block, okay, we have a class called service block. Once we move the mouse on service block, then H3 should convert into red color. See here, hover will be okay. When the mouse will touch this block, when the mouse will touch this block, then what should happen? H3 should convert into red color. Okay, look at the structure of HTML. You have HTML, but sorry, you have H3. H3 is the part of service block. So service block is the parent. So we can target when the mouse will move to the parent, the child should get affected. Okay, it will not be service block colon hover. Service block colon hover will be there, but again you have to address to their child. Okay, which child? S3. Okay, so how to address? See, you are able to address like parent of child colon hover. Okay, so it will apply to the child only. Here, if you look this line, anywhere over we have written here. Here, you are addressing to whom at this place? E tag of navbar, not the navbar. Okay, you are addressing the E tag of navbar. Once the mouse will move to the A, then color will get changed at the A. Now we are saying, once the mouse will move to the which one? Service block, then their child will get affected. Okay, look at here. What you will do is you will write like this: dot service block. After that, what we should write? Service, no, not S3. S3 is inside. You are going to beat someone guardian, then his children has to cry. Okay, the effect has to happen to where? Effect will happen to parent, and then affected will be child. Okay, so we are going to apply the effect to the parent. So service block colon over. Okay, space. Which one? H3. So when the mouse will move to the service block, and under the service block, if H3 is exist, it is not necessary H3 will be there. It is saying like if you move the mouse on service block and if H3 exists, then color should be red color. This is also we are addressing to the child only, but not directly. When the event will happen for the parent, then the child will get affected. If it is exist inside, check now. Move your mouse on service block, and then after that, check H3 happening anything. Cursor colon pointer we can write. Cursor colon pointer. Hope working. Yeah. Cursor is not converting to pointer. Cursor colon pointer. Oh, it is for H3. Pointer happen for H3. Okay, sorry. This line is not required here. This line I should cut and paste under the parent, under the service block only. Cursor colon pointer should be under the service block. Write again. Cursor colon pointer, a small tag. Color will convert into something orange color or maybe blue color. And again I will write here cursor colon hover img. There is a property called opacity, opacity. Opacity is nothing but the brightness. 0.1 is the lowest brightness and 1 is the highest brightness. So we'll say 0.5, half brightness. So once your mouse will go to the service block, the color header will get changed to the red color and the text description will convert into blue color and image will become little color. Brightness of the image will get reduced. Hope ready? Move your mouse. See, everyone will get affected. Happening. Mouse went to the cursor block. Something become blue, something become green, something become a color. Even the service block also should have different look. So what you do for that? You have a service block. Write for him also as a effect. Service block colon hover and change the box shadow. Box shadow, how much you have written? 2 pixel you have written blue color. Same box shadow change to 5px. 5px as a red color or maybe orange color, any color. Service block colon hover box shadow 0, 0, 0, 5px red color something. Try that. What's happening? Something like this. Whenever the mouse will touch that, entire effect will get applied. That is the value of your CSS. Similar or different? Yes, no should come. Next, we are going to create a footer in the last. Header is already, navigation is fine. About us, we added something. Next, we need one footer. So come in HTML. After this section tag, you will write a footer tag. Footer is again semantic element from HTML5. In footer, you will follow the p tag. Under p tag, you will write the footer here. Is it visible? Footer? Footer is visible somewhere else. That is because of float left. We have used float left. So when we use the float left, see some more problem will come. Write some CSS first. Write the CSS for footer. Footer directly, since it's the tag name. Height of the footer, keep 100 px somewhere. Padding of the footer, 20-30 you can add. Text align, keep center. It should print in middle. And background, keep two color combination. Background hyphen image colon linear gradient. Background image linear gradient. The upper portion should be blue color and second portion should be black color. Blue and black. Color should be white color because it will come dark color. The text should be in white color. Happening? Footer? Anything? See, footer is above the header. Footer is close to header. Okay, that happened because of float left. We have solution of that. We will create even one example for float left. When we create the float left, what problem will come? Now you will write the solution of that. Overlapping is happening. For that, we'll create a clear both. Create one ID clear both. ID clear both. Clear both. And inside that, you will write call clear colon both. Both. B will be a small. Clear colon both. Operating clear colon both. Now how to use that? Come down. Clear both is the name of the ID and property name is clear colon both. Here the section tag is ending here. Before section tag you have the service block 1, service block 2, service block 3. Total 3 service block we have. In all 3 service block we have written the float left. You can see properly. Float left is written under the service block. Because of float left, that overlapping is happening. So whenever you write the float left and after using the float left, suppose float left area finished. So assume like here, there is a float left, there is a float left, there is a float left. Now after this, you don't need any float left. So what you should do, you should create a ID or maybe create a class, and in that you add the property clear colon both. Reason is what? Here overlapping is happening. You can see footer is overlapping on the service block. Okay, so we'll create one separate example for that tomorrow. I'll guide you how overlapping happens. But now we have to fix that problem with the ID equal to clear both. And it should not be out of this section tag. It should be just immediately after the float left. So under the service block, we have written the float left. Once the float left get end, you have to apply the clear property. So the clear property works something. We will be creating an example and we'll see how the clear both work. How it fixes the problem of overlapping. Clear colon both is the property name that we have applied for the ID called clear both. Once you finish the service block, call their ID equal to clear both. You will find like footer went in the last.
Sir, when I'm giving ID clear both to footer, it is also clear.
Where? In footer.
Yes, sir.
Footer only one time we have used. There is no matter of conflict. Division you have used many times. All the division we want different type of output, but the footer you can use only one time because it says like footer in the sense where last, navigation where in the top. So nav tag you are not going to use twice thrice in a page. It will be one time in the beginning and footer will be in the last. But section can be used many times. Section can be used many times. See, you are using section 2 times. Division you are using how many times? 3 times. Can be using the same division, we can design different layout also. But using footer, you are not going to design a different layout. Footer always for the last. And last will be only one section. Header always for where? Top. Navigation, that are only one time. So we can apply ID also or we can write directly by tag name also. But you need to use only one time. Footer if you use 2 times, what will happen? Both the place it will come similar. So we have used only one time so that we wrote directly by the tag name. If you write footer 2 times, then again tag name will not help you. You have to follow the ID or class. Let's look here how that look. Footer went to the last. So this become another type of template. In that some many property of CSS3 you use. Hover effect, before, after, plus box shadow, uh, linear gradient. Photo, I have given 6-7 photo. Are we doing something on that? Try karo aap. If you do that, then you will get many idea. If you stop doing, then you will not get idea. Okay, आपको कुछ बनाना चाहिए. Then this file I'll share in your chat. We'll create some 2-3 more files. You will get many idea. But the photo what you have received, hope you will work on that and it will be helpful for you. Under the internal CSS, template number 4 I will share in the chat. So those photo what you have received, that is also like template only. Like this only, template 1, 2, 3 you can design and you can see how that look. Template 3 and 4 both came to your chat. Please download that. Can I able to know which font is available in browser? Use karo aap. If it is available, then available. Not available, then you have to download it. There is no way to directly understand whether browser having the particular fonts or not. You can try using. If work, then available. Not work, then not available. Not available, then you download and install. Most of the free fonts are already available in the browser. Whichever the free fonts are there, already available in the browser. The paid fonts will not be available in the browser. That you have to buy from somewhere. Okay, then again tomorrow. Okay, sir. We'll explain you tomorrow. You can remember me.